See, this one is about what is life. Yeah, you turn. It's okay. It's nothing.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. About life means instead of long faced and serious, life should be bubbling like a fermenting. Fermentation is like relaxed and bubble up, bubble up, bubble up. That's how the life should be. But the 5-year-old bubble up. But as we grow older, you get geared and grounded in the head. You can call it brain thinking, or you can call it thinking. Too much thinking is stinking. And one spend almost half of the life in unnecessary worries, thinking. So, do we look at it? You know, you want to smile, you want to bubble up, you want to cheer up, but that is gone, and what is rest is worries. Bottom line, and both the one with the money, the one without money. So, if you see from mankind, difference from plant kingdom to animal kingdom, they worry too. Food, clothes, shelter. But birds and dogs and cats manage it very well, 100 times better than man. Man thinking very clever, over clever, but their over cleverness kick in their ass. They are more doomed. So, are we looking at life objectively? Means lot of people don't have time and energy to look at it. They just waste their life, waste their life in earning, working. Are they living the life or the crazy mind living their life? That's the question. You see?
Yeah, I understand.
So satsang is meditation, is the exploration into that. Question to that. Question means is not bad or good, but dying before dying is one of the great wisdom. Dying before dying means this phantom you have created, name and form. That one question, that phantom. The real I is laughing at you. The real life is laughing at you. That oh, we gave you the gift of life, and you waste such a big fool, wasted this life. And the parents, they send their kids to degrees and schools to earn bread. They say bigger fools because they don't know anything else themselves. And nobody can teach anything because there's nothing to learn. It's unlearning. Unlearning means is being innocent, is being simple. How long time you take to become a woman? Yes, a man become a woman, woman become. That may take time, energy, all that. But a woman need to become a woman. What? How much degree and technique? And, you already are. The isness already isness. Only thing is somebody slap you, wake up, you already ate. The same way the truth cannot be spoken, cannot be learned. Learned with this brainy brain and all that, because it's already a proven fact. It already is. Just only open the eyes, the real eye. Then why don't I see the truth in life? Yes, you see, you saw, like 5-year old had that appearance of innocence. And as we grow older, then the facade of fear, and bundle of fears give the illusion, idea of achieving something, achieving God, paradise, heavens. All those are no worry free mind, which already was, which already is, which always will be, as long as you shatter the cloud of the mind, cloud of the ego. And the scriptures, they say the liberation, the freedom, the inner space, you have to surrender to the God, to the Guru. Guru means transpersonal, transcendental state of your being, which already is. But some people need a pointer because this is not in the timeline. Material life is in timeline. The real life, the absolute, which is not in the up and down, yo-yo, sorrow, pleasure, pain, all the time, all the time. Oh, I'll do this when I'll like. In India, the parents will talk, okay, my children will get job, my children will become somebody, and then after 5, 10 years, oh, I want to see the child is born, they live for that, and the child is born, and they still hanging on the ideas. But ideas are perfect for hang you as a hanger, as you hang your coat in the closet. That's all. They decorate with the words gods, heavens, just to befool themselves. But is it possible to be in paradise here and now? Is not possible or possible. It is. It is so because there is nothing to be learned. There is nothing to be done. And that's what we want to do a movie and for sharing because the words cannot explain much as the drama and the creative intelligence. So, if it happen, it happen because it's already happening. The breathing is breathing, sunlight is coming, the raining is coming. So the truth is full of you all the time, irrespective of time. Can you abide in the real self, not the fake one? Satguru Maharaj ki jai. Satguru is already in you, as you, but the smoke of ego covers it up like a dust, like a cataract, and you cannot see because the pure innocence already is. You don't need to do or undo or this or that. No, 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 no. Shut up the monkey mind. You do shut up when a some tragedy strike, but do you need to burn your house? You do need to burn your hand to learn the fire is hot?
No.
So when I share with people that let's extend this joy of innocence through the no matter what, through book, through friendship, through sharing, through in ancient time, satsang, sitting together, thinking together, looking at together, it become easier. But nowadays, The gurus who have bigger following, bigger numbers, that they keep on growing, but the reality, the truth is not for sale, and it's perfectly perfect that way, because once you know the self, then nothing is left to be do or done. That's how the Guru of Mahaguru and great master of all masters don't make followers, disciple, because it's already one wholeness. Fools who keep on sleeping, who do mistakes, who waste life, they are punishing themselves because you see all over. There are people who like to be prisoned and imprisoned in the metallic walls or the mental walls, conditioned, imprisoned by their religion,
Excuse me.
by their by their own thinking.
Thank you.
So that goes on and on. So not the books you read through words. How do the cats read their book? The life, the life is so alive. The life is so alive if one is not covered by this constant thinking, constant thinking. Of course, in future people will find the overthinking as a disease. They are already finding. They slow it down through sex, drug, rock and roll, but that's not the real solution. That's why the awakened one is totally different. A kind heart, a compassionate heart is totally different. Maybe outside you will not figure it out. The truth cannot be spoken with words. Like the gold is there in the windows of big Wall Street, but gold is also hidden in the forest, in the jungle. But does it less value, more value? That's why the self-realized master don't need to be rich and famous because it already is fully fulfilled. Like the proof in the sound sleep, you do not need anything because it's already supremely fulfilled. That's all the mind want. That's all the mind want, no mind. But this cannot be mentally. conceptualized, because either you are pregnant or not pregnant, not the many states. Same way, pregnant means oneness with the divinity, oneness, not separate. That's how there are no levels, no thinking, no degrees. Either you are fully fulfilled. The reflection of that is when you eat a prasadam, a dinner. Other people in your family can they say, "Oh, you are not satisfied. You have not eaten enough. Oh, you did wrong." This, but you already know that you are fully fulfilled. You don't need any word, any certificate, any verification, because fulfillment is not fulfillment of the material things. Real fulfillment is overflowing, overflowing with the joy. That's why people misunderstand when they see great enlightened masters. Outside they may be look like beggars because they don't need the clothes. Clothes they God gift, body already is the clothes. Then degrees are not needed. Then what else? The enlightened masters and the miserable, what the difference then? The difference is only is the contentment. Contentment outside their mind has become still. So there is one who do not speak, that is, be silent. In English, you see, silent means you do not speak. But the real stillness, where the flow of the thoughts are not there. Like in the sound sleep, you have transcended from worries, thinking, and in the stillness. That is the such a joy which cannot be expressed with words. That's the state of the realized master, because all questions are answered in that. All knowledge is known in that, because knowing and unknowing, they are not two. It's the same. What you know is coming from what you do not know and is like the same wave. But in the sound sleep, what do you know? What do you know in the sound sleep? Your address, your car, none of that is there.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
No, no. So, the same way, you have arrived home. All the science is the projection of the thought and the need. Then, what the real science of being, there is science of thinking, ego, becoming, name and form, name and form, a box. Now, material is the projection from being, being into thinking, into doing. All that is part of the same. It's nothing wrong. Just like you want to look it this way, that the food is good to nurture and nourish you, your body, but you keep on eating, what will happen?
Then it ends up destroying you.
The
You get sick.
nectar become poison. So that's only the happening in life, that the is brain means oh, is so waste of life because it ride you in the bubble in the head as a ego, and you cannot find it, you cannot know it because it get embedded in you. It is a clown. It become a clown. Who is cheating you? Your own past, your own memories, your own knowledge. I am Christian, I am this, I am white, I am this. All those past memories have become your enemy because you spend and waste 30, 40, 50 years, and before even dying, you realize who really am I? No. Of course, it strike at you at that time because death is not fake. That's for certain. But then it's too late. Everyone is get realized. But it's big fool when the house is burnt, tragedy strike, and big disease knock you out. Then you realize, oh, what is? really real, and so inside your own body and inside your own senses, body, mind, all the divine oneness, all the divine oneness, wholeness, awareness is split into different fragmentation, not knowing who am I. And many of them not spent 80 years, 80 lifetimes, still keep on suffering because illusion is is born out of illusory suffering. Why one suffer? Because not seeing clearly. Not seeing clearing means, suppose if I am blind, I have cataract, and it is midnight, I will stumble upon on computer, I can see clearly. The same way, the egoistic life, I am this, I am blue, white, Christian, Muslim, all those are imposed on your mind. That is dead past, that's a dead memory, that's a, and you are carrying by that memory button. So you miss the real life, which is so simple, which is so natural. How natural? As you are breathing, that simple, that natural. The breathing is the ultimate, is the absolute, most mysterious, and most so simple. Even if COVID take you over, what will happen? Your breathing start dancing, chaotically dancing. Your brain get affected. Those things are invisible. That's why in yogic language they call panchkosas, not the physical body, but the spherical. You have five invisible body: physical, vital, mental, intellectual, spiritual, astral, acausal, causal, acausal. You are a mystery and simply symmetry. Of course, you create your own journey, cause and effect, not knowing that the divine acausal is already waiting for you. The real divine is entering each minute, each second through your nose. That is the precious life. We miss the real one. and yet it's all perfectly perfect. Life goes on in many forms. In the dream state, in the awake state, in the supra-awake state. In the awake state, we think as awake is still dreaming, because dream means dream will only happen what has happened in the past, memory repeat. But freedom from the memory is the same difference as the computer and the human being. You can order a dinner through computer, but not the real one. The same way, the life is linear, no duality there. So make your life joy, simplified, simple. That's the real wealth. Even the higher gods, called higher beings, they still move around, but they need the physical body to enjoy. So body can be divine expression of divinity and unity, or it can be expression into miserable miseries. So the word liberation, salvation is not even available to the higher beings because they enjoy, but they still may have part of desire. Human beings is in the middle, living in the world and not of it. It can go below the animal and plant, it can go above. Such a such a freedom. You see? See, there is no comparison of the 30, 40 minutes of sound sleep to the comparison of the what we call dream and awake state. Because dream awake state, in the dream, you may be anybody, but you can suffer when action reaction strike. Like there was a king, he went to the forest hunting, and after a while he get very, very hungry. The moment he start eating food, one bull knocked him down and he woke up very crying and suffering. And his mind could not figure out, am I the real king now or was the one who was blown away by a bull? So the desire and the past memory can be a tool as you become really human being. Now human being has reduced itself to human doing. You should make a song of it. Doing and thinking is very good as a servant, but very bad as a master. The chemistry get changed, and then you are sitting at one place, but your consciousness is spreading left, right. Now you are just broken up. So, still mind is a different mind. Restful mind is a different mind. Peaceful mind is a different mind. The mind can be your best friend and best enemy too. So that's why a lot of new disease being born of psychosomatic, more mental. But soul, a different state of being, where no disease can even go close to it. You are in the immortal state, here and now, already is. No thinking, no doing. Doing thinking happens as a part of it, but not separate. Big difference. That's the state of like flower, flowers without flowering, natural process, natural state. Like the Tao dances in Symphenia, but perfectly perfect. What do you have to say?
These are all good reminders that we we waste so many hours of the day on things that don't matter, and that the worry doesn't. It's not a useful thing. It doesn't help at all. Could be enjoying life instead.
That's why the ultimate work one can do, know thyself. Who am I? Who am I is just not a mental question. This question tear tear down the curtain of mental, but human beings are stuck in the mental bubble. Mental bubble is good, nothing wrong, as long as you are in the state of being. And it does happen in the everyday sound sleep. In the sound sleep. The great poet, he was a farmer, and someone questioned how to find God. God means solution of all solutions. And this master says, ਰੱਬ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਪਾਉਣਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਉਠਾ ਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਲਾਉਣਾ. That means he was trying to plant the onion from here to there. So he said, it is that simple. From there to hear what it means. All that awareness on the baby face or through millennia is spread through outside objective world, which is nothing wrong. But as long as you are lost in the forest and jungle and never return the home, the real home, the real home, the real palace where suffering is no longer. The forest is very good as long as you have good shoes, so the thorns, other things don't damage you. The same way, the life can be a beautiful music or wrong way, it can become misery. The great alchemist Nagarjuna, because it's all one awareness, it's all one consciousness. When you unblock your awareness to the bread and butter, then you're not available to the higher transcendental state. But everything is available. A new world open. New higher beings start becoming your friends and open new doors. So he could see the black hole, the emptiness, wholeness, the other word, nothingness. All things are coming from nothingness. But we get lost into the things. Then why do the people do crime and all that? Wars, diseases, suffering, because of not seeing clearly. If I don't see clearly with these physical eyes, I can knock down the computer, I can knock down here, there. So many things can happen. The same way, the divine light is in it and not of it. How we figure out, like the gold, you can change into chain, into the ring, into this, into that, and yet the gold does not know that I am chain now, I am ring now, because the material knowledge, knowing, unknowing, it is above that. Like the electricity, serve you as a servant, as a bulb, as a computer, as this. But does the electricity know that or don't know it? It does not matter, no or no. The heart consciousness already is. That's another kind of knowingness, another kind of knowledge which already is inbuilt, like the blade of grass. Don't know I am the blade of grass. No, doesn't know. Does not need to know. It is existence itself. So there is nothing to be left to do or think once you are in the realized state. You have arrived home. You have completely all question, all curiosity, all that is finished. That's another kind of knowledge which cannot be taught in the books or with the time. What you how are you doing, Lenny?
A little fuzzy-headed right now.
Hmm?
I'm doing okay, just a little fuzzy. My head's kind of light-headed.
Hmm. See, that's how it happened. That the body, mind is so strong and so important that anything happen, right away the being get affected. But when you as the being fully awake, then the things change in the body and mind because that is certain. Can you return your youthness of 20 or 25? No, that's already past. So, the same way, mind always seeking unchangeable state because then you are not in the time capsule. No boundaries are there. This is also traditionally do this, do this, do this. We want to share that this is not in the doing domain, thinking domain, being already is the divine grace sovereign, with time, without time, all the time. Immortality already is. That's why they call it Mahakal. Kal means the time, Mahakal means eternity, which include the chronological, biological, all time of all times. The other word, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om. Should we end?